Hello everyone, welcome back to some more From the Depths. Right now we are at our newly conquered airship gantry. And we've got what looks like a small problem. We've got hostiles incoming. Over here we have the first airborne, which... they've got a sledge. They've got a red tuna, but doesn't seem to be anything flying, which is okay in my book. And in this corner we have a patchwork, a casket bolt, and an atlas. The 9th airborne. We've got a destroyer still, so I am not really worried about any of this. Let's put you in supply group 2. You will all transfer to supply group 2 as well, temporarily. They are equalizing resources, I believe, which is great and all that. Destroyer, keep all fuel, keep all ammo, keep full of spares. Alright, that is that. Turn off resource view. Let's pull everything out of play for a minute. Allow our ships to reorganize in what sort of resembles a fleet, I suppose. Actually, we might have to engage these quote-unquote airborne units here. So why not get that out of the way first with the destroyer? Warp to force, there we go. AI set to combat. And it's gonna do the fight for us, pretty much. We are at quite the distance, at least 3 kilometers and counting. Sledge does not look like it will be a problem, though it has torpedoes. The red tuna here, it's got some missiles, but seems to have hit his friend over there. Very unfortunate and all that. I'm gonna take manual control here. Just gonna be broadsiding them pretty much. Torpedoes are lining up, but we don't really have any chance of getting them away because there's an island in the way. It's all not too hard to figure out. Oh, guns were on manual control. That's why they weren't firing. I get it now. We appear to have landed our first hit. We'll relinquish control of the torpedoes. We'll take a look what damage we are causing them. If we are at all. Well, looking close. Not bad for 3 kilometers range. They're launching more torpedoes at us. Oh, that was a good hit. They're down to 88% integrity. Slowly but surely, we are taking them down. Still at 2300 meters range, so we're not firing any of our torpedoes just yet. Their torpedoes are hitting the land. We're now firing on the red tuna for some reason. We just hit his friend once again. I mean, at this point, the red tuna is our most valuable ally in this fight. Got a big hit in there. You can see our little ship on the horizon. Looks pretty good from here. Looks a lot better than up close, I'll tell you that much. Not from the distance, it almost looks like a proper ship from World of Warships. Getting more hits on the red tuna. I'm actually curious to see if those missiles have... Never mind, they do not have the fuel to reach us. That's good. Neither do their torpedoes. It's just waiting for our guns to land a good hit. Speaking of landing a good hit, we just landed another one, thankfully. More missiles incoming, but they are no problem for us. Now you could argue at this point that I could add some missiles to make the battles go a bit faster, but I'm perfectly happy with this as it is. Still not in torpedo range. And we have just disarmed the red tuna. There goes the ammo and the AI. He is now 2 damaged. At a mere 26%. So he's out of the fight. Let's go fire at that sledge again. It was even further away, so no way we're gonna get any torpedoes off, unless I of course set the AI to combat, which will have it close to like 900 meters. Because we are not landing that many hits, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter at this point. Nearly ran aground, I believe, so there's me being the best captain ever again. Oh yeah, I believe we hit the island. Pretty sure we did. No, I don't really see any damage. I should probably tuck those AI inside, but it's fine for now. I'm not really worried about them. I'll keep control of the torpedo so we don't waste the ammo. Like at this point, it's just a matter of time. He's gonna go down in a second. When we get some more accurate shots on. We're not going to be able to get our full broadside on because we are not broadsiding him at the moment, which is fine. I mean, he's not firing any weapons at us anymore. Either because he's not in the right position, or... Nope! There we go. I think that took out his ammo. Oh yeah, that split him clean in half. There we go, battle's over. That settles that. Thankfully. I believe they also fixed this so they don't show us like, oh, you have 100,000 metal in this pile, but you only get 2%. Pretty happy they did that. Let's pull all out of play once more. Reorganize for the next battle. We've got those 9th Airborne incoming. They've got to be taken care of. The eggs are still in a precarious position. You guys not reorganize in formation or something? That would be great. Ah, never mind. Why bother? I mean, I could try playing them, pulling them out of play again, but that's not going to fix the issue, I believe. Actually, I'll play them all. Fleet move. That should fix it. Nope, it does not. At all. So we've got a scattered bunch of eggs, unfortunately. Oh, we've got even more incoming. The 11th Defense Force as well. And the 20th Airborne as well. Oh my god, we're gonna get a busy fight here. We've got Strike, Corsair, Coffin Nail. Oh dear. I don't believe we can wait any longer. We're gonna have to engage these two first, and then we'll attack these in a separate wave. We'll include the eggs, just for the sake of it. We'll have a battle of nearly 19,000 blocks. The numbers are slowly starting to add up. And there is quite some lag now. At least for a minute. I was afraid the eggs were out of fuel, but apparently not. We'll open fire, that's good. We're gonna need that. Oh, just reset the camera accidentally. Gonna have to keep an eye on their health. We've got a lot incoming this time. I was actually planning on having this episode be like one fight and then building an outpost. Or a fortress more like. But it seems that might have been delayed slightly. We are definitely putting fire in them, that's for sure. Jalda enter combat mode. There we go, they're now moving. Moving is good. There's the Shrike, I believe. Yep, that's a strike. Looks cool, but it's gonna die any second now. It's got some heat decoys in the wings apparently, so that's what caused it to live for now. Oh, more missiles. There we go. Get some damage done. He's now going down, so there goes his ammo. He's done for. Right, next. We have taken some damage on the destroyer. Look at that fire. Right, focus on the coffin nil, apparently. Which I'm totally okay with. There is some cram fire flying in our direction, but not really worried. The Atlas is having all kinds of trouble. We have the Patchwork Corsair over there. Little casket bolts. And of course Papa Coffin Nail. Now he's taken some damage already, which is good. He's got a lot of incoming fire, most of it solid slugs. With tracers, so they can actually hit more often than not. Low flying targets, it's to be expected that fire's a bit more inaccurate. Getting some good hits though, that's for sure. Yeah, there we go. Pour it on him. What's the damage on our side looking like? Nothing so far. That is brilliant. We are taking more missile fire from that Corsair. I might just grab these three and tell them to focus on the Corsair. Manually designate, so we have some divided fire coming in. And it's... Oh, I died. That is unfortunate. We got sniped, apparently. But no worries, we can just spawn back in. And join the fight once more. Warp over. We have taken some superficial damage. But nothing we should be too worried about. The eggs are getting a bit too close for comfort, but at the same time it allows us to dish out the damage with some missiles as well. Let's take a look at the percentages. Coffin Nail is at 77%, so he's looking bad. Atlas is getting some missiles incoming, which got sniped or something? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, just look at that Coffin Nail. It's getting torn to shreds. Well, having said that, we are now under a big amount of fire. I died again. Cram shell by the look of things. It's a bit annoying how cram shells can snipe HE sensitive things through metal. And it is to be expected, I suppose. Lagging quite a bit. I'm gonna tell... Okay, he's still focusing on the coffin nail. That's good. We'll warp over once more. Hopefully not die again. Coffin nail seems to be in big trouble now. Please don't collide with our friendlies. That would be unfortunate. This is like the old chaotic naval battles of the old days. Everyone is intermingled. Everyone is just in chaos. We've got torpedoes coming on that Corsair, who is taking a hell of a beating and should despawn soon enough. Looks cool though with those weird radars. Coffin Nail is still in all kinds of trouble. We just lost an egg, unfortunately. Such is the way of things. Corsair should go down any second now. He's taking more incoming fire and all that. There we go. He is now 2 damaged. That is him dealt with. Coffin Nail is in the water. I'm gonna, focus on the patchwork. That's now the most dangerous thing. It's chewing the eggs apart. Which isn't hard because they're not very well armored, but still. That is a weird looking ship, I'll give it that. Seems to have lost its engine though. We are now starting to scavenge apparently. But I still believe we will be on a bit of a material deficit after this. We are taking far too much casualties right now. Although, having said that, that patchwork's getting torn apart now. A ton of enemy missiles incoming. We have taken out most of the enemy fleet. I died again, unfortunately. Like I said, I hope they get to work on that. It's a bit annoying. Might just have to hide in the funnel for a while. But the only problem is that the ship doesn't slow down, so I can't exactly hop on once I get off. Oh, there we go. See, I'm not technically flying, so I'm pretty much stuck, which is just brilliant. There we go. That should be us safe. We're still mingling with the enemy. Those casket bolts are putting down an enormous hail of fire, which is annoying, to say the least. I'm gonna reroute fire to the patchwork instead. Seem to have lost a gun. Not thanks to the AI. Right. Oh god, I've got to get away from those casket bolts if possible. There goes the casket bolt, I believe. Yep, its AI is now dead. I mean a coffin nail, not a casket bolt. God, if only. The patchwork is getting torn to shreds, slowly but surely. Most of our eggs are being repaired now. Damage in enemy territory, so this patchwork is going to despawn. I'm going to tell everyone to start firing on the Atlas. There we go, he's going to fall down any second now. Yep, he's already going. We got some good hits into its engine. Just look at it, nosediving. There we go. Ammo goes up as well. We just annihilated it. More salvage coming in. We are earning a lot of points. Because of the difficulty setting, the Atlas's engine is torn to shreds once again. Look at it go. There go the casket bolts. They just got shredded apparently. Now all that's left is this unfortunate Atlas. We're gonna murder him horribly. We actually didn't... Oh wow. We actually didn't come out of that too badly. We're not going to get a lot of resources from it, but... Well, considering the damage we took on our eggs earlier... There we go, that's a battle done! Although not for long, we still have more incoming, of course. Destroyer is at full health. How are the eggs doing? Not bad. All things considered. We'll start repairs. Don't have a lot of resources here, but... it should be enough. I mean, otherwise we'll have the fortress still generating things. Metal is completely expended. Oh, that's bad. I thought it had some growth earlier. I think it might just be a temporary patch, which would be weird. I still haven't got my head around the local resources yet. Guess I'll let you guys know how that works when I get that straightened out. But we've got more incoming. The 11th Defense Force over here. A ransack, a wanderlust, and a sledge. I'm fairly confident in saying that my destroyer can best them all. And thus we will engage on the honorable field of battle. Let's take a look at the distance. I don't think we're firing torpedoes, so they're over 2 kilometers away, which is good. A lot of incoming fire, that's for sure. We'll set the AI to just on, so we'll broadside them from afar. We do not want to get close to that missile spam, Jesus Christ. Wanderlust is shielded, which is unfortunate. Well, they've got some nice ships. The Ransack isn't, but the bridge is taking an enormous amount of fire. That's why you don't want to be sitting idle in the water. We'll launch some torpedoes manually, just to hopefully even the odds a little bit. Thankfully, we have some resources spare to repair ourselves with. I reckon we're gonna need it at this rate. We are focusing our fire on the Ransack, which is good. Try to be sailing a course as far away from them as possible, while still keeping all the guns firing. Present a smaller target as well, because the amount of fire incoming is just lethal. Slow down a bit, turn around. They're mostly firing HE at us, so that's good. We might present the other broadside soon to give the other torpedo rack a chance of repairing. Yeah, that seems like a better idea. Still turning. We are repairing rather quickly, but we're starting to run out of resources to do it with, is the problem. That is not the button I wanted to press. Gets a little tricky when you're using all the available buttons on your keyboard. Come on, get the torpedoes around. Crap, we just lost our second rack. I know they're lightly armored, but Jesus Christ, give me a break. Spam more projectiles. Loud. At least I don't seem to be getting close quickly enough. Yeah, we're gonna close in a bit. We need some more accuracy on our guns. We're apparently still getting resources, so that's good. But oh, there we go. We killed something apparently. We got some experience. Look at the amount of fire that's just flying at us. I died. Again. I have to start getting some shields on here or something. Like, I know I built the ship partially for looks, which I failed terribly at, but come on! How much bullets can you fire at the same time? Let me... oh, Jesus Christ! I just want to fly my fucking camera over there, come on. No need to be so rude. Now we're stuck in a bloody escape pod. Good! This is exactly where I want it to be. We are taking enormous amounts of fire. Can I not die instantly? That would be great. Fire rate on those damn guns. Oh, come on! Well, we are going down, unfortunately. Unless I can get the ship to turn around. Oh, great, we don't have the seat for control anymore. Great, we can't control the ship at all. That is brilliant, just what I needed. Use the guns as cover, why not? Oh, there we go, we are pouring it on him now. Close quarters is where we excel. There we go, pour the fire on him. For God's sake. Try not to run aground if at all possible. Crap, we just lost the ammo from the look of things. Right, plan B. Oh, bloody hell. How many destroyers did we set our enemy afire? That's 2 damage. Good. One less to worry about. We'll give the ship a chance to repair. Meanwhile, we start boarding the Wanderlust with its ton of missiles. Good God. At least our ship is not out of the fight yet. We'll try to capture this one for some more resources. God, we're just bouncing off those shields. And we'll give them something else to worry about. Get in there, you beauty. Take out the AI on that gun. Everything else, why not? Actually, I'm gonna turn the sound down for that. Oh, great, there's no separate option. This is why you need separate volume sliders in games. Because I like the music, but I... Turret. I like the music, but I... Oh, there we go. Eat that. Now, let me in. Come on. Where's the AI on this thing? Oh, more room? Alright. Well, that sounds like the place to be. You don't need a water pump, do you? Thought so. Ammo storage, well. Caution is advised. But not done. Or something, I don't know. That kind of fell flat on its face there. Oh dear, an engine. That is useful. But I don't think you'll need one soon. Probably best to just fire a grenade at this. Try not to die, that would be brilliant. Oh yes, there we go. You don't need to move, do you? Thought so. Let's make it a fair playing field. Shields? Nah. Those are not fair. Come on, you. There we go. You're now dead in the water. What the doctor ordered. Let's get out of here. See what's out there. Maybe find the AI somewhere. Back of the ship. Alright, that's not what we need. Ow. Destroyer's at 83% health. Oh my god! Yeah, we took quite a beating on that. At least we can help it repair for a bit. Come on, wait up for me. There we go. Jesus Christ. How much of a battering can you take and still sail? Impressive. AI dead. No, I wanted to capture it. Never mind. Last but not least, a sledge. Let's see, what kind of resources does it drop? I don't know, it doesn't seem like a whole lot. Then again, it's not done yet with despawning. We've got some torpedoes incoming, unfortunately. We got like 2,000 metal out of that, really? I know the odds are low, but Jesus Christ. Cheapskates. Oh. Yeah, that explains why the forward guns aren't firing. We have none. Come on, kill the sledge, please, for me. So, oh yes, there we go. Nice detonation. Well, we survived. Taking some more fire, unfortunately. Pull out of play right away. Start repairing. The eggs are helping to repair, thankfully. But we are out of metal. Once more. And this resource patch apparently is going to be of much use. No idea how that works. But we are done with incoming hostiles for the minute, so let's rest and recuperate. Right, well, it appears that the Deepwater Guard is not quite done with us just yet. We have a moray incoming. And yet another fleet, the 11th Army, which is just brilliant. I'm going to try and pull these guys back, lure the moray into a more long distance position. Hopefully not have to go after our fortress. I also figured out probably how the resource zone works. Like if we go over here, we have infinite reserve, so it keeps growing forever, but this resource patch has limited reserve, and once it's done with its reserve, it's completely expended. So this is pretty much a waste of space, or at least resources. And I'm betting that it will disappear after we exhaust all the natural in there, which will be fairly soon, I guess. Now here's the bad news, the destroyer isn't fully repaired. It's at 94%. The moray is actually catching us, so I'll see you guys in the battle, I guess. Right, there we go, battle begins. And I'm gonna turn off the AI on this ship. I'm just gonna tell it to move around, not control the turrets, that would be useful. Allow the eggs to fire themselves. They'll just move towards it and get a broadside on. I'm gonna keep my broadside facing that guy, the moray. He's already taken quite the hit. He's down to 79% already. We must have gotten a lucky hit or something. I'm not gonna complain. We are just pouring the fire in right now in his vulnerable part where he doesn't have shields. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Now we've got a chance. You can see that the destroyer's guns are the only ones actually doing real damage here. Though having said that, the eggs are sure to take out any balloons that might allow it to get out of the water. Oh my god, there's now missiles incoming. One of the eggs has taken a beating. But he is repairing most of his damage, thankfully. Yeah, we are just pouring the fire in this poor moray. We now have a little mortar in front of our ship. We've got some onboard AI coming in to try and repair. Let's close the distance on this moray. I think we took out another ammo rack. Yeah, none of our eggs are reporting major damage, so it must be the moray. Wish we could have like a "Hey camera, go over here" button, but no. I'm gonna withdraw you from the fight just because you're taking a hail of fire right now. Matter of fact, I'll withdraw most, if not all of you, depending on if you're in the line of fire. No, the moray is too damaged. We have won! We have beaten back the enemy once more. Now he's just gonna disappear. Which I'm okay with. Get out. That should give us the necessary resources to complete our repairs with. There we go. 11th Army incoming. We are getting a ton of level ups once more. Gathering rate is now pretty damn high. Might actually start investing in something that is implemented. Sky Captain, but we don't have any planes, we don't have Space Captain. We could go for Engineer, I guess. Like, personal repair time is already pretty good. I don't want to get it too overpowered just yet, so we'll go for Engine Power. Efficiency, I like it. Although I like to design ships without any modifiers turned on. That way we can actually know that in a fresh campaign or anything like that, they are still applicable. We're gonna pull all out of play once more. We will go back to our fleet positions. Or at least mostly. How's the destroyer looking? 98%, we're nearly repaired. Let's take a look at that incoming fleet. Patchwork, Casket Bolt, Atlas, Casket Bolt. That is something we can take down, thankfully. How's the resource zone looking? Slowly but surely harvesting it. Starting to run. We still have plenty of oil in there, right? And we can occasionally loot oil from fallen enemies, so oil, fuel production is not actually a problem yet. Which is good. Otherwise we'd have to start a supply run. We've got a tiny amount of scrap metal and natural over there, which is ours for the taking, I guess, so we might as well. Jesus Christ, how many fleets do they have? Well, I'm gonna call the episode here. Next episode, we're gonna have a lot more fighting to do. Jesus Christ, what does this fleet consist of? Coffin Nail and a Barracuda. Oh dear God, no. That's us fucked. Anyway, if you've liked the video, then please do like the video. Your support does mean the world to me. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say. And until next time, don't get fired at by the Deepwater Guard. Have a good one, folks.